I'm sorry.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 7 guys. That's it. There's 7 characters in it.
Okay. Do they have to be living actors?
Oh, for Christ's sake, Carl. Yes, everybody has to fucking be alive.
How are you going to recast a movie with dead people?
Hey, welcome to Stro Movies. What's up, people? I'm Richie.
I'm Jim.
Carl,
Jason.
No Ray.
who's never seen Glengarry Glen Ross.
Wow. Just
I was born in the like mid '80s, man. Like,
yeah, dude.
I was 7 years old when that movie came out. Like, what am I? I don't have any desire to watch a movie like that.
I wasn't born when a lot of movies I watched.
Yeah, but
out.
you got to give him a break. It wasn't it wasn't his era movie.
Oh, it will be.
It'll definitely.
I'm gonna watch it.
The Godfather wasn't my era either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
exactly. So
we were kids when it came out.
A lot of movies.
You know, Al Pacino, Kevin Spacey, Alec Baldwin, Alan
good.
Arkin, Ed Harris. Who am I missing?
The old dude,
Jack Lemmon,
Jack Lemmon.
yeah, Lemon.
Shelley the Machine Levine.
Yeah.
He's the best part of the movie.
Yeah,
Written by
David Mamet.
David Mamet. And directed. I think David Mamet directed that one. Did he?
No,
No, he didn't.
not this one.
But it was great.
If anyone's not seen it, watch.
Don't watch it around kids.
Yeah,
No, there's a lot
Definitely
of
don't watch it around
It is
kids.
nothing. It is nothing but rapid fire cursing.
Dialogue is amazing.
Awesome.
There's no nudity or anything.
Oh
In
no,
fact, I
no!
don't think
It's all
there's no
dialogue.
females at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all dialogue.
which makes it a great movie.
Wait, what about Grace?
Grace, well, that's made up.
Yeah, Grace. Oh, how's everyone doing?
Good.
Good, I guess.
Yeah.
Pretty good, bro.
What are we doing on the show today? Well, I'll tell you. We're going to finally do Cocaine Bear.
That's why.
El oso de carcone.
Yeah, that's why I'm playing my white guitar today.
Because of Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear.
And we're also going to pull out an oldie but a goodie classic movie recast. We will be recasting Rocky from 1976. All right, everyone don't get too excited. And we'll have a what we're watching. But before that, it's time. What's the matter?
I just fucking cast Mickey.
Oh,
Oh, that's a tough one. Yeah.
but
No,
before we get into all of that, it's time to open something up.
What? The mailbag. The mailbag. You fucking Jimmy. The mailbag. You fucking assholes.
Yes.
Dear Jim and Richie, this is a friend from long ago.
Holy shit.
It's
Sue?
been a while since I last listened to the show, but have recently begun listening again and wanted to let you know what I thought. It
Wait.
needs work.
Oh, boy.
You two are okay, even though Richie still rattles his annoying fucking ice cubes. But
This is gonna hurt.
But his comment about the writers striking for better pens during the 80 for Brady episode was pretty funny. So what the hell is wrong with Crazy Carl's phone? And and who are those two stiffs, Jason and Ray?
Wow.
Jesus, talk about human sleeping pills.
Oh.
Remember to wake those two guys up the next time the show starts. Also, since my last correspondence, I have moved out of Colorado and relocated elsewhere, so I am no longer Jeff in the Rockies,
Wow.
Oh.
but am now Jeff in the Ozarks.
Oh, all right.
He's not allowed to give himself. his
Yeah,
own
shouldn't he be
nickname.
like, who was in, like Jason Bateman, Jeff? Or
Yeah.
Ozarks?
Wasn't Jason
Ozark?
Bateman in that show, Ozark?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Please take note of this. Is Sue still a part of the show? Please give my regards to Andy.
Sue. Oh my God.
Please give my regards to Andy, and looking forward to the next episode. Respectfully, Jeff in the Ozarks.
Wow.
Thanks, Ozarks.
The Ozarks.
Well, Jeff, great to hear from you, buddy. Jay and Ray take that as a compliment, because if you don't get fucking lambasted by or attacked by our audience, you're not doing it right.
That's awesome, man.
And fucking Wisconsin Jeff, wherever the fuck he is now.
Wisconsin Jeff.
Joe from Ozark.
Yeah.
It's Wisconsin Jeff. I like that better because
Wisconsin Jeff.
I mean, if I was on sleeping pills, I guarantee I was more entertaining than that fucking 80 for Brady movie.
Well, listen, you can't argue with the listeners, Jeff.
Yeah, that's right. Hey,
That's true.
the customer's always right.
I'll try to
Pay
look
the
up
bills.
Jeff from
They're
Ozark.
paying the bills.
Yeah. Fucking
Wisconsin Jeff.
Wisconsin Jeff.
That reminded me, I was watching a Community, and one of the characters, someone gets criticized, and one of the characters says, "Boy, that would be like criticizing. That would be like calling me an owl for sucking at analogies."
Who?
See, that's the joke.
Yeah.
That was a bad analogy.
Whew.
Yeah.
It was a funny show. Another thing about Community, with the subtitles on, there was a scene where they're talking to a character and they say, "If you don't do this, I'm going to tell everybody." And he goes, "Who?" And she yells, "Everybody!" And in the fucking subtitles, it says,
Gary Oldman.
as Gary Oldman.
Everyone.
So, just to let you know, Milwaukee Jeff, wherever you are, he's just getting a fucking new name every time I say it. Wisconsin Jeff. Carl is he spends most of his money on tacos, so
Yeah.
I don't know
That's
what's
right.
I don't know if, for the love of God. And that was fucking Jim's ice cubes.
That's
just so
my
you know.
ice cubes. I forgot to mute
My
my
ice
mic.
cube. Here you go. Here you go, Jeff. That's for you. Just so you know.
I forgot to mute my mic. I usually mute it when I take a
Oh,
drink.
fucking whatever. Let him bitch about your ice cubes. That's fine.
With inflation the way it is, tacos are a lot. It's a big investment.
It
They're
is.
they're a luxury.
Especially, Carl doesn't just eat two.
No.
Not when he's having
So-
tacos.
So
Not unless they're like super large tacos.
Yeah,
Like
sometimes it's big.
like chalupas.
yeah.
I got a local place that 2 tacos is plenty.
Yeah.
I know a
Really?
taco guy. I got a taco guy.
So do they use refried beans, or is I just call
Well,
them
if you get the
beans?
plate, yeah,
or as I just call them beans?
the refried beans.
No, they're not. They were never fried once. We've had this conversation years ago. There's no.
Okay.
How could it be refried beans if they're not even fried once? They're not fried.
They're not fried in vegetable oil. They're fried in lard.
No, they're cooked in lard. They're not fried.
Okay.
Yeah, technically they're not fried.
And
You
they're
fry
only-
things in a frying
And you
pan.
only cook them once, so they don't even refry them.
Okay. Cooked beans. Got it.
Right.
Yeah. It's
Oh, you're
just
going to get emails from Jeff now, buddy. This
Man,
is what he
recooked
loves.
they're not even recooked. Not
No.
unless they're leftovers.
They're just
Right.
cooked.
They're called beans. Anyway,
All right, well, thank you, Jeff, for your email.
yes.
And we look for many more.
Isn't it Joe?
No, it's
No,
North
it's
Dakota Jeff.
Oh,
Where did Joe come from?
no.
Well, Carl can't hear from his shitty headphones.
All right, let's get on to a quick what we're watching.
All right.
Ooh.
The only thing I've been watching, I finished the Picard season 3, and if Raymond was here, I would say to him, "You were quite right. It was excellent." And the ending put a smile on my face. I said, "That was perfect." I said, "That was absolutely perfect."
Absolutely perfect.
It was good.
How that ended. It was.
I hope they just stop.
Yeah,
It was great.
I think that's it. But absolutely terrific. It blew me away how much I enjoyed it. So much so that we started watching The Next Generation over again, and I realized how bad season 1 of The Next Generation. I didn't remember it being that terrible, and it is more than terrible. Not just in the writing, but in the directing. It's full of tons of ultra close-ups in the first 4 or 5 episodes, and I'm going, what's with the camera right directly into people's mush? Go pull back a little.
What was number 2's name again?
Who's number 1? You mean?
Picard, no, Riker.
Right.
Yeah, that's him.
But I did notice him sitting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you saw that the short video they made of him getting into chairs all the time?
I played that for my wife. It's an entire video of Riker sitting down.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
That's his move. He just sits down.
No, the way he sits.
The way when he walks in a room and sits down, it's different every time. Like he'll straddle shit.
It's the same every time. It's just in different chairs, but he sits down the same way every time. He doesn't sit like a normal person.
Right.
And so go on YouTube and just do a search for Riker sitting, and that video will come up, and you'll see.
Hilarious.
And I can't not notice it now. It's like he comes in and sits down at the conference table. I'm going, man, he did it.
Right.
So he seems like a big guy. Maybe he just straddles chairs.
Right, but he doesn't straddle them like with the back of the chair against his chest, like some people sit down. He always sits down by throwing his leg over the back of the chair. It's like he's mounting a horse.
Yeah,
that's what he does all the time, every single time.
That's awesome.
So
I'm gonna go with the Quasi movie.
Oh, I started watching that.
It's the new Broken Lizard.
Oh yeah.
It's Quasimodo.
But
it's called Quasi. It's fucking funny.
It is funny.
It really is.
I started watching it. My wife was like, "What is this?" I was like, "I'll watch it another time."
It's ridiculously good.
Yeah, I didn't finish.
I mean, if you enjoy the Broken Lizard, the Super Troopers and all that, if you enjoy them, then you'll enjoy this movie.
Yeah, I saw an interview with one of them on one of the talk shows. I can't remember which one.
Heffernan.
Kevin
Heffernan.
No. I mean, you can throw out names. I'm not going to say.
Jay Sandra Gakar.
Yeah.
It's something like that.
Yeah, that one.
Well, is it Thorny or is it? It doesn't matter.
Thorn.
All right.
Well, if you need more, I've been watching Friday Night Lights.
We don't need more.
Okay.
I've been finally starting to watch Mayor of Kingstown season 2.
Yeah,
Jeremy Renner. That's the only thing I've really been watching show wise. So yeah, I started watching season 2 finally.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen season 1, I recommend it. It's pretty gritty.
Mayor of Kingston?
Mayor of Kingstown? Yeah, it's
Kingstown, like king.
Yeah, Kingstown.
Yeah, not like Mayor of Easttown.
It's Jeremy Renner is the mayor of like this town that's, I guess, corrupt with the prison system that's nearby. It's a pretty good show.
Huh.
It's not like Jeff from Kingston.
No.
You're just gonna light them up. Where can we see Mayor?
It's on Paramount.
Paramount Plus.
Okay.
Paramount Plus. Yeah.
I'm gonna check that out.
If you like King of Tulsa, it kind of has
Tulsa
like
King is fucking
Tulsa
great.
King. it kind of has somewhat the same vibe, I guess, but it's a real gritty show. I like it.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's a good thing there's another season because it was close to not being.
Mhm.
What? Tulsa King?
No, because he
Jeffrey
ran
Kingston?
over himself with his own
Yeah.
plow.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So what are you watching, Jim? Anything?
I said,
He already went.
Oh, okay.
Picard.
I wasn't paying attention.
yeah, I said Picard season 3.
You paying attention? No.
No.
Oh, you read?
No. Very good, man. Just smoke it, yo. Anyway,
Rich watched The Founder again.
no, I've
watched 3 scenes from my 3 favorite scenes of The Founder before I went to bed last night.
Oh. No, I remember watching it. I watched finally 2 more episodes of Ted, so I only have 2 more left.
Excellent. Then we can talk
so-
about it.
Well, there's a pretty cool fan theory I read that
That it all takes place in Ted Lasso's head, because those are
No.
usually the theories that. pop
no
up.
that
That's lazy.
it's the Ted's version of Wizard of Oz. Like it's the Wizard of Oz. So you have the kind-hearted Kansas person and his loyal companion Beard is Toto.
Uh-huh.
Then you have the 3 Cowardly Lion, blah blah blah. So you have
Nate, Roy,
Nate, right?
and
Nate,
Jamie.
and Jamie. So Nate is the Cowardly Lion. Jamie is the Scarecrow.
And Keely is the Good Witch.
No,
No,
they said, and Roy obviously Tin Man because
yeah.
he finds his heart.
Or Dusty.
Rebecca is the Good Witch.
Uh-huh.
Her ex-husband is obviously the Wicked Witch.
Uh-huh.
And they were like, and everybody was speculating like who's the wizard? May, always behind the bar.
I love May. She's like such a great character.
May is the wizard.
Yeah, I thought that was like when I was like, there you go, I'd buy that. That's pretty cool. Yeah,
And the dudes that hang around the bar are the monkeys.
I don't know. They're
The
just
flying monkeys.
I don't know. They could be like the Munchkins,
Baz,
Or the munchkins.
Baz,
Right.
Jeremy, and Paul.
right? But I thought that was pretty interesting. I'm like, I could see all that.
That's fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's bullshit, but it's fun.
Well, of course it's bullshit, but like,
We need to do a segment with TV and movie theories because there's some
that would
good
be cool.
ones out there.
All right. Well,
I have a
that's
theory about Marvel. Sucks lately. That's my theory. Fucking bullshit.
Oh, boy.
Well, good news, Richie. You don't have to watch a Marvel movie, because Avatar: Way of Order just dropped today.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm not watching that shit.
Do we have to watch that?
Maybe
No, we don't.
Maybe we do like a 2-parter where we
Yeah,
watch
I
it
was gonna say.
in an hour and a half and then an hour and a half.
Oh, it's 3 hours?
It's
Oh, I
3
think it's
hours and
more than
20
3
minutes. Yeah.
Listen,
Oh.
I get it. They're blue. They go underwater this time, and they're very nice with the underwater things.
Hey, there's only 4 more coming out after this. Bye, everybody.
Get the fuck out of here! I ain't
I
watching
swear.
this shit.
Movies.
Kokana.
Cocaina.
And also,
Inspired by true events.
Inspired by true events. Yes. There was
loosely.
a
Oh,
bear.
man.
There was a bear
There
who
was a
ingested
forest.
cocaine
And died
and died.
shortly after ingesting it.
And the guy that threw it out of the plane died too. But he didn't die the way they showed it in the movie.
Oh yeah.
What happened was he was so weighted down with the bags that his parachute could not slow him down enough, and he died. He died on impact.
Oh wow. Idiot.
Oh, shit.
That's funny.
Cocaine Bear, 2023 horror comedy movie directed by Elizabeth Banks. Everyone knows Elizabeth Banks.
Sure
Of course.
Yep.
and written by Jimmy Warden. In Wikipedia, it says it's loosely inspired by a true story. Loosely.
Oh, man.
That is incredibly loose. Loosey-goosey.
Yeah.
Do you think that there's more credibility in Cocaine Bear or 80 for Brady? Just
Oh, Cocaine Bear. Easily.
Yeah.
Cocaine Bear. Because I'd watch Cocaine Bear again.
Yeah, that's true.
Starred Kerry Russell, Christian Convery, O'Shea Jackson Jr., Alden Ehrenreich, who I will now refer to only as Han Solo, Brooklyn Prince, Isaiah Whitlock Jr., Margot Martindale, and Ray Liotta. And this was his last film.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yes.
Go out on Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Connery went out in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, so I mean,
but he retired. He didn't die.
Still though,
He's not even
it was
dead.
his last movie though.
Yeah. No, Sean Connery dead
You
now.
have a point.
Isn't Sean Connery dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, he died like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah. But he retired after that movie because he saw it. And
Yeah, no kidding.
And said, "This is a piece of trash." Yeah, who wrote the comic League of what the hell's his name? He wrote Watchmen. He wrote V for Vendetta. He wrote I forget it. But he hated that movie with a passion.
Frank Miller?
No, not Frank Miller.
I know who
English dude.
I know who you're talking about. Fuck.
Why,
Dude, you have a computer right there. Look it up.
Yeah. Watchmen.
Watchmen is brilliant, by the way.
Oh, the graphic
show.
novel's brilliant. Not what Zack Snyder did to it.
The HBO series is brilliant too.
I don't know about brilliant, but
it really is.
Alan Moore.
Alan Moore.
He wrote Watchmen, and he did not, much like League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and V for Vendetta, he did not think they should have been made into movies because he made it for the comic form, and he said that it would not translate properly to
and it did not.
And it did.
He was 100%
He was
right.
100% right on all fronts with that.
He still cashed that check though.
No, he didn't want any part. He gave up his rights to that. Watchmen was all Dave Gibbons, the artist, and DC Comics.
Oh.
No, he has like super integrity. That dude. He would not take a fucking dime from that.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it is.
That's fucking dumb as shit.
Well, it's dumb, but he made a lot of money writing comics because as a writer
Great. He's an idiot. I'm not going to take millions of dollars because it's crap.
He's a genius. He's a genius.
Yeah. You know what I would say?
What?
When I'm on that podcast, they were like, "Oh, did you have a part in it?" Well, yeah, I got like, $22 million. It's a piece of shit, but I still got $22 million.
Yeah.
As I'm sitting in my fucking mansion.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have integrity.
Like that quote about Jaws 3.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Michael Caine.
The Michael Caine one.
Yeah, exactly.
I've never seen it. People tell me it's bad, but the house it bought me is wonderful.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, integrity, my ass. Yeah. Oh, I won't be a part of that. How much you giving me? Yeah, my bank account has no integrity. Fill it up.
All right, so it's a drug smuggler is in a plane and he is dumping cocaine out of the plane, and then
And this part was a true story.
Most of it, yeah.
Yeah.
He did dump cocaine out of the plane.
Yep.
He did
a plane
attempt.
was involved.
He
plane
did
was
attempt to
involved.
parachute out of the plane,
A
Right.
plane and a bear. That's
And-
about it.
and he did die in the
Yes.
attempt.
See, all three. We're batting 1,000 right
good.
now, boys.
We're good to go. It's
We're
like
good to go.
we're perfectly in sync with the true story, except he is an idiot and hits his head, and knocks himself out, and that's how he dies in this one. Like I said, in the real life, he didn't do that.
Who wrote it?
It was written by Jimmy Warden.
Oh, okay.
I never heard of the guy.
I like him.
Yeah, so comes down, bear eats the cocaine, bear goes wild, starts eating people up all the time while looking for,
Looking for more
looking
cocaine.
for more cocaine to eat. And
It's so hilarious.
Yeah, the cocaine like levels him up, and it like just I'm running low on killing and adrenaline. Let me
Oh my
snort
God.
another bag. Oh, I'm gonna kill a whole.
It would have
town.
been. It would have been even funnier if they did some sort of video game noise when
It would have been great.
when it coked up.
yeah,
They could have had a lot of fun with this movie.
so
Yeah.
they have the
They
two.
did have a lot of fun.
They
Yeah,
do
They
have.
could have had more fun.
They could have had more fun. It could have been much more fun. There's two precocious kids, of course. Got to have precocious kids. Their frantic mother who's trying to find their precocious kids and protect them. And then the drug smuggler and his crew of ne'er-do-wells looking for the cocaine.
He only had one.
Two.
It wasn't a crew.
It was
just-
Han Solo and the other dude
right.
looking for the cocaine. So it was more than two. It was more than one.
Right.
Two's a crew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Three's a crew. Two's a duo.
A pair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're like the two guys from Midnight Run.
Exactly. Which I just watched the other day.
So hijinks ensue.
Jason's probably never seen it.
Everyone.
I have.
My problem with a lot of this movie is I say, okay, like we were saying, it goes along. All right, I'll buy that. The bear eats the cocaine. Good, I buy that. Bear goes nuts and kills some people. Great, I'll buy that. But the whole thing with the cop on the roof, and then the bear eats the cocaine and then passes out, and or bear eats the cocaine and stuff, and they go, "What do we do?"
Shoot it.
You shoot the fucking bear.
You shoot the bear. You unload the
cop
clip.
says, "Wait, let's see what it does to him." I said, "Okay, all right, you lost me there." You
Right.
know?
You unload the clip. Is what you do.
Yeah, it's like the bear's totally incapacitated.
Yeah.
It's like-
Are we not going to talk about the bear catching up to a driving away ambulance that was on?
oh yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
feasible on coke.
I was like, I know bears are fast, but I mean, she
Dude,
goes
yeah,
50
yeah,
miles an hour.
You don't
No.
understand. That bear was on cocaine.
Yeah, he was on cocaine fast.
He had an
He's cocaine
operating
bear.
motor vehicle.
He's cocaine fast,
Oh
man.
my god, he's catching up.
got-
Fucking gas.
He's got that bear cocaine speed.
Yeah.
It was a dirt road too, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one of the ambulance drivers is a dude who made a whole shitload of like YouTube and TikTok videos.
Yeah.
The IKEA dude.
I love
He's-
how you're all justifying the bear catching up to the ambulance.
Hell yeah, it's coke. I get it.
You know, it's a dirt road. That's advantage nature.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's a
I
dirt
could buy a
road.
couple of those.
It's got good
Yeah.
grip.
That's true.
Those claws will sink right into that dirt for
That's
that
right.
extra.
Yeah, it was out in his element, or her element.
Okay.
It turns out
Yeah,
that the
it's a
bear's
female bear,
a female bear.
as
Because the
Han
kid-
Solo said it.
Towards the end of they found out that
It had bear kids.
They had bear kids, and they were all coked up. Which right there, it's a gateway
Sequel.
drug, cocaine. So you don't want. You don't give it to your kids, man.
But the kids loved it so much. The kids loved that cocaine so much.
Yeah, they did. Typical drug mother. Just give it to the kids.
So eventually Ray Liotta says, if you want a job done right, you got to do it yourself. And he's going to go after the cocaine now. People are getting injured and dying and stuff. They should have died they should have died much quicker than they died in this movie. Like, people are losing body parts and still walking around. And it's like massive blood loss doesn't make you pass out in this movie.
Also, it's in the script. The bear's name is Karen.
Oh, seriously?
No. So Leota's like, why would you sniff that cocaine, Karen?
Karen, why'd you get rid of the cocaine? We needed that.
Why did you do that? Why did you do that? They never would have found it.
They were knocking at the door. What did you want me to do?
They would have found it. Oh, man.
Now I'm going to have to go watch Goodfellas.
That's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Why would you do that, Karen?
That's well done. Well done, Carl. You know what, dude? Open the door. Go ahead.
You earned it.
You earned it, Carl.
Yeah, so the bear, the bear wins at the end.
Oh, it sure does.
The bear comes out ahead. All three of them.
Win in the end. They got to win in the end. It needed that music, man. It had no 80s music.
You're right. It should have had 80s
It was
music.
missing. It was missing ridiculous, like when the bear was chasing the ambulance. Like, there should have been like some sort of 80s tune playing.
Yeah.
They should have tapped you.
Yeah. Man, I should have done the music for this movie. I could have picked some great stuff. Let me email Elizabeth Banks. Listen, we gotta recut it.
Director's cut.
We gotta recut the movie.
Bring them
Cocaine
back.
Bear 2.
Turn the machines back on.
So the thing that I loved about this movie is the camp of it was definitely an old school, horror movie, because you never saw the bear doing anything other than running into the door or
Yeah, because it had kind of a less funny Army of Darkness vibe.
Right. But you when you'd see a leg land, like, that shit's funny.
I mean,
like,
the can't be horror.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't like gore where the bear was like, you knew the bear, you knew what it was doing, but you didn't see it, and then you saw a leg fly. And like,
yeah, I know.
Funny.
When that happens, when the guy's arm falls half off,
right,
and he looks at his hand and it just flops over.
Exactly.
It's clearly a throwback to
Yeah, plenty of cartoon violence, basically.
Yeah. Like when the bear was attacking the dudes in the rest stop there, whatever it was, the
ranger station.
Ranger station.
Yeah,
dude.
Rest stop.
When whatever it is, when they broke in, dude. If they played the fucking the banana splits from fucking like they did in, how fucking great would that be?
Like they did in
like they did in Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass.
Yeah, that would be fucking awesome. That's what I mean. It was missing shit like that. Because that's what made fucking Kick-Ass great.
For some reason, earlier today, someone said something that made me start singing that song. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4, 5 banana.
Yeah.
La 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 la.
Still one of my favorite scenes ever in a movie. Is that scene?
I know you love that. You loved Hit Girl and
oh man,
Kick-Ass.
That was so good.
The Kick-Ass movies are great, especially the first one.
Yeah, so
fantastic movie.
She was hands down fucking genius. They should have gave her an Oscar for it. She's that good.
Nicolas Cage was awesome in that fucking
movie.
Oh yeah,
he's so underrated in that movie.
Yeah, ass kick.
Child.
Run for the light, child.
All right.
I don't think this movie had the budget to put in popular songs.
Still, you didn't have to put up. You could find trust me, there's plenty of one-hit wonders out there that could have used the $50,000 right now. So,
like you,
yeah, I would have definitely gave him a song.
But I don't know, son of a bitch. Oh, another one. Another sound from outside.
The door's shut.
Not you, Carl. It wasn't you.
Oh.
It's all right, Carl. Like I said, you earned it.
There is a plane right now, though.
So I did like Han Solo in this. I thought he was mildly amusing.
That's where I know him from.
Yeah, he's Han Solo.
He's got talent, that kid.
Yeah, I liked him in Hail Caesar.
Yeah.
He was really good in Hail Caesar, and I liked him in Han Solo as an actor. I liked him in Han Solo. The movie wasn't that fantastic, but it wasn't because of him.
No, he's great.
All right. So this got 67% on Rotten Tomatoes out of 308 reviews. Its budget was 30 to 35 million. So I dispute the fact that they could not afford 80s music.
Yeah, I know. There's some they could have picked up for sure.
Yeah, they totally could have.
Yeah. And it made $89.3 million.
Nice.
Wow.
So
there'll be a Cocaine Bear 2.
So Cocaine Bear 2. The bear's still alive, dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is true.
The kids. And the coked up kids.
And all three bears.
Coked up cubs.
Cocaine Bear 2 overdose.
Yeah. All they got to do is a little CGI of Ray Liotta and he could be in another one.
Oh.
Cocaine Bear 2, Back to the Bear 6.
Oh my God. I'm done with you.
Oh.
That was awful.
Oh no.
That was meant to be awful, Carl. Cocaine Bear 2, Breaking Training?
No, just cocaine. Just call it Cocaine Bear 2, but in this one, it just smokes weed. It eats weed.
And just chills out.
And just chills out. Like everybody's all freaked out, and he's just sitting there, like with a bag of Cheetos.
he becomes Yogi Bear.
Wait a minute. This bear
sleeps the whole movie.
He's trying to find the cocaine in people's picnic baskets.
Exactly. So in this one, it's weed.
That'd be awesome.
See the bear wearing the ranger hat from the Rangers
just
killed.
Walking, yeah.
You got any Capri Suns, man?
Yeah, just walks into a 7-Eleven and slaps the Slurpee machine and puts his mouth under it.
Man, you got to pay for that.
Yeah.
Fuck you, I'm a bear.
I'm a bear. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's free if you're a bear.
Hey, who's going to pay for that?
For what? Carl, name that quote.
Yeah. Yeah, right? We've said it enough.
You're gonna pay for that? You're gonna pay for that stuff you took? For what?
For what?
The Warriors.
I still don't know. Oh, Warriors. Okay. Yeah. Jay's never seen it. So it's
I have seen it.
He has seen the Warriors.
He's seen the Warriors.
Man. Yeah. Okay.
Why'd you kill Cyrus?
There's a handful of movies that I haven't seen that are probably
Glengarry Glen Ross.
Yes. But come on, man. There's like a 15+ year age gap between you guys. So just give me a break.
He's like, yeah, give me a break, Carl. Open your door. Go have a smoke. Relax. Yeah. Go have a cream soda.
Yeah. Carl, go open your door.
I promise you,
Carl,
I will watch this movie and we could talk about it.
Yeah, Carl, go open your door and be old.
If anything, you guys should be excited because now I'm watching it for the first time. So we could all talk about it.
Yeah. Go have a cream soda, Carl.
Cream soda.
This will all be over in a minute. Go have a cream soda.
There were I forget what it was.
I haven't had a soda in like 20
a
years.
cream soda.
Come on. That's a movie line.
That's a movie line.
Oh,
Midnight Run,
Yeah.
Carl. Midnight Run.
okay.
Relax, Sydney. Go have a cream soda.
Fantastic
Fucking
movie.
random. Yeah. Go have a cream soda. This will all be over in a minute.
All right. Well, what do we give this movie?
Wow. You know what? I'm going first.
Okay.
I'm going 3.5.
3.5.
Oh, yeah.
I'd fucking watch it again. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't fucking epic, but it was 10 times better than I thought it was going to be. I laughed a lot at the stupidity, but I still laughed a lot. Like, it was fucking dumb,
Very.
but
Very
good dumb. Like, I'd be like, all right, I could see that. Like, if it came on again, I'd be like, all
intentionally
right.
dumb.
That's my point.
Yeah.
That good dumb is, yeah.
Yeah, it was
A fun dumb.
Yeah. So, yeah, this ain't, this is a one of those movies that you can put on in the background and not have to pay attention to when you're doing shit, and it's like a Seinfeld episode. It's on, it's going to be funny, and you're good.
All
So
right.
there you go.
So there's
Carl.
3.5 from Richie.
I'm right on target with you, Rich.
3.5.
It's exactly what it set out to be.
Exactly.
It's a throwback to like Piranha 3,
That's Piranha 3D, my friend.
3D, yes. The one Jay mentioned earlier, the Sharks one.
Oh, Deep Blue Sea.
There's a bunch of movies that are just stupid fun like this, and it's a throwback, and it's well done.
Yeah.
All right. 3.5 from Carl so far.
Jay.
I'll go 3. I mean, it was exactly how I expected. The one thing that drove me crazy over everything, it was the acting by those two kids. Their acting was horrible, and that was kind of throwing me off a little bit, but I enjoyed the gore and the over-the-top death scenes. They were hilarious. I mean, I was just chuckling and shaking my head a lot, but in a fun way. But yeah, 3. I would definitely watch it again. But yeah, 3.
All right. And it's me. I will go with 3.
3.
Yeah. It was okay. It was I didn't not enjoy watching it, but I also said, yeah, it could be better. But it is what it is. It wasn't trying to be a masterpiece. So I just thought it could have been funnier. There are certain situations where they could have squeezed a little more comedy out of those.
I agree with Richie though. If they would have added a couple like random ass 80s one-hit wonders, it would have made the movie so much better.
Right.
Some nice montages.
Yeah.
Oh, a
Mm.
montage.
Yeah, they could have made an 80s montage for this movie, and it could have been over the top and ridiculous.
Because
Yeah.
they could have had a montage of the bear like compiling
Yeah.
its cocaine.
Yeah.
And like
Oh,
finding
that would have
it
been great.
in different places and piling it up. And
Props to Elizabeth Banks.
Yeah.
yeah,
She didn't shit the bed.
Yeah,
Well
it's
done.
definitely she definitely took a shot in the dark there, and I think she succeeded.
Hell yeah. Good for her. And didn't even appear in the movie.
Yeah.
No.
That's
Well,
even bigger props, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Just to say she was in a movie with Ray Liotta would have been cool.
that's right.
So-
She directed Ray Liotta.
She did.
Mm-hmm.
Could we
For
get
the last time.
Kudos to Elizabeth Banks.
Hell yeah.
Ray? Can I get a little more of Goodfellas out of you? That's what this needs.
I actually met Ray Liotta when I was a kid.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Was he with Esteban?
No. So I was like 7 or 8, and it was when Planet Hollywood was a big thing.
Yeah.
And they had one in Phoenix, and me and my dad went there for lunch. He pulled me out of school early, and Ray Liotta was there, and my dad was a huge fan. He's like, "Hey, there's Ray Liotta." I'm like, "Who's that?" He's like, "You've seen like a handful of his movies. In that Operation Double Drop movie just came out." And I hadn't seen it yet, but it was in theaters, and I was like, "Oh, that's the guy from No Escape. I watched a lot of radar movies when I was a kid. And he's like, yeah, that's him. So Ray Little's like walking away. My dad like picks me up out of my chair and just throws me right in front of him. And I'm like, hi, how you doing? He's like, how you doing there, pal? And then my dad like shook his hand, was talking to him. But he used me as kind of like
Wow.
And then he's like, hey, did you see my new new movie, Operation Dumbo Drop? I was like, no. He's like, what movies have you seen of mine, pal? I was like, I saw No Escape. And he just like looks at my dad like, you let this little kid watch No Escape.
Yeah, I saw No Escape.
That was like the first movie that popped in my mind.
Like he goes to he's like, listen, kid, go back to eating your Captain Crunch chicken. I got to talk to your dad here a minute.
Yeah, he's like, looks at my dad like, you let your son watch No Escape. And I was like, yeah.
All right, time for an oldie but a goodie classic movie recast.
I'm so
That's
not
where
ready
we
for
take a
this.
classic movie and we recast all the parts with actors that are still alive, Carl.
That are still alive.
Okay.
All right, we'll go
So
with
what movie is it?
Rocky.
Okay. Well, you didn't say that.
1976 Rocky.
So we're
Well, we said it in the
recasting-
beginning of the show, Rich.
Okay.
We're recasting the 4 main players.
I think we should do 5. I think we should do Rocky, Apollo, Mickey.
Oh,
and
Apollo
Paulie.
also.
So Rocky, Apollo, Mickey, Paulie, and
Paulie
Adrian.
and Adrian.
Okay.
Okay.
Forgot about Apollo.
You don't want to recast Spider Rico?
You know, Spider.
I love it how he pops up in like the 6th Rocky movie when Rocky gets back in the ring one more time.
Yeah.
I beat you 30 years ago, Rock. Okay, Spider. Whatever you say, Spider. He's in the kitchen. Go wash some more dishes, Spider.
Yeah. All right.
By the
Start it
way,
off, Jim.
Pedro Lovell played Spider Rico.
Wow.
It's actually in the cast list. I'm looking at right now. All right. Well, we have who are we going to recast as Joe Frazier? Remember, he played himself.
Yes. Then he could play himself still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Mike Tyson. He's alive.
Come on, Joe. Come
Yeah.
on, Joe.
Come on, Joe.
Come on, Joe. All right. Well, let's go from bottom up. Paulie.
Okay.
Ooh, Paulie.
Who are we gonna cast as Paulie?
Nathan
Who
Lane.
was played by Burt Young in the.
Yeah. So are we going for like Academy Award quality? Because the first
No,
Rocky
who you
was-
think you would cast in that
Okay.
movie? If you were gonna do this movie over again, who would
Like
you
I'd-
put in that part?
I'd go the other way and go Nathan Lane.
Nathan Lane.
Nathan Lane. I think Pacino would do a fine job. It's Paulie.
Yeah, but that's obvious.
I mean, I would get somebody a little younger. Pacino would be good though. Pacino would be good as another character
Well,
as well.
yeah, different character.
I would do for Paulie. I narrowed it down to 3 actors, but I think I would go with David Harbour because I feel like he'd be
Oh,
a great pick for that, and he'd be a character that would really drive you crazy. And I think he'd play a really good drunk.
right.
Who's David
Yeah.
Harbour?
From the new Violent Night, Stranger Things, the cop, the redhead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Violent Night Santa Claus who killed everyone.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh,
could
he'd definitely be a good Paulie.
He could definitely play the deadbeat brother.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Well, that's Paulie. We all agree on David Harbour.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I
That's
was
a
like,
good one.
I also
that's
had,
a good one. Oh,
What
good
are the
lord.
other two?
Well, oh my
well, I
God.
was thinking of Nick Frost, but I don't know if he could pull off an English accent or because he's from England or an American accent.
Right.
And then
I
I was
like
also thinking
David
of
Harbour.
Nick
and
Frost.
Ryan Hurst was my other one.
Who's Ryan Hurst?
He was in like Remember the Titans and Sons of Anarchy, in Walking Dead. He was the guy with the long beard. He's like he's been in a handful of movies and shows.
David Harbour it is.
Yeah, David.
Yeah, I
Harbour.
like him.
David
All right.
Harbour.
Cool.
So no on Nathan Lane then.
No, that's terrible.
Nathan Lane.
I can imagine this.
Just doing a totally different movie.
Can you believe it? They fired me from the butcher shop.
Okay, Talia Shire as Adrian.
Oh wow.
Now I got someone in mind. Sarah Silverman.
Sarah Silverman.
Oh.
Wow, that would be good.
That's different, but
That's a good choice.
That's a man. I said Natalie Portman, but I don't think that's a good choice.
Too
Sarah
serious.
Silverman might be better.
Yeah, I like the Silverman.
What?
Sarah Silverman's
Yeah.
fucking funny as hell.
Or
But she
her
doesn't
sister.
play it. But she doesn't play it meek. She just plays it like Sarah. Yeah.
Maybe her sister.
No. Like Sarah. Like I like Sarah Silverman. That's good.
No, Sarah Silverman's sister.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Can't remember her name.
Or to tell you the truth, I don't know her name off the top of my head. But after watching the third season of Picard, there is an actress who plays the main villain in the first 3/4 of the show, and it's the sister from So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Oh yeah.
She would be good as because she plays those awkward, quirky characters.
Yeah, she'd be. I like.
And she
Sarah
was a good
Silverman.
villain in Picard.
What about Winona Ryder?
Little too old, no?
Well, I mean, if we're just
Well, the who I just brought up is fairly is an older woman.
Oh, they just have to be alive, not age
Yeah,
appropriate.
exactly.
Okay.
All right.
Then
So
Winona Ryder would be just fine.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Winona, but I like Sarah Silverman.
all right, we got so we have David Harbour and Sarah Silverman so far.
they would feed off of each other pretty good if you think
Yeah.
about it. I think
They would. That's good.
All right, well, we're going Mickey next.
I got Mickey.
What?
I had one too.
Go ahead. Who
No,
are you
no.
gonna? No. Go. You go. Give me your Mickey.
Alan Arkin.
Alan Arkin's dead.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Wait,
That
is he?
sucks.
Hold on. I want to make sure he's dead.
Also in the cast of a small movie named Glengarry Glen Ross.
I do like Alan Arkin.
No, he's still
great.
alive.
He's got to
Hell
be
yeah.
90, right? Is he like 90?
He is 89.
Oh, there you go.
He's great in Glengarry.
They're all great. There is
Yeah,
not a clinker
all
in the bunch in Glengarry Glen Ross. They're all top-notch actors.
That's my vote.
Alan Arkin, Richie, what were you gonna suggest?
Larry David.
Oh my God.
Fucking Larry David. How great would that be?
There's a couple episodes where he's playing in a Scorsese movie,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he's like a tough guy, and he's pretty fucking good. I think he can pull it off.
Carl Weathers as Apollo Creed.
Ooh, Idris Elba.
That's what I had.
Oh.
We're getting him in a movie.
Yeah. I just had one name. I wrote multiple names down except for, but for Apollo Creed, I just had Idris Elba. I'm like,
I mean, it's kind of already been done. It's Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, who can't fucking please? He's not even an actor. He's much. No, dude. He has.
What do you mean he's not an actor?
Come on, he plays Michael B. Jordan in everything. That's it.
Okay.
I think Idris would be an amazing choice for Apollo Creed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Idris.
Yeah, like 15 years ago.
I'd put him in now.
They're talking
Kick
about
Michael
him.
Bo-
They're talking about him being the next Bond, dude, and he's like
Yeah.
in his mid 40s.
He can pull that off.
Fuck yeah.
For
Because
sure.
it's not like Apollo Creed wasn't supposed to be a super young guy.
No.
He has been a champion a long time.
Right.
He was in his twilight, Okay. All right.
All right, Idris Elba. Sweet.
All right, and then finally, Rocky himself, Sylvester Stallone. I think that's the toughest call.
Man.
I wrote down a ton of names. I don't know if any of them are good.
Such
Yeah.
as
So I was trying to think of somebody who I think would be good, like as a guy, upcoming boxer from Philly. Two people that came to mind was Bradley Cooper and John Krasinski. I think one of those two would be good, but
Krasinski.
But he's kind of a wild card. I was actually thinking about like Hugh Jackman too, but I was like, no, scratch that shit. He's Wolverine.
What about Bill Hader?
No.
Whoa. Puts on 50 pounds.
Hader.
Rocky's hard because Stallone, like that's like what he's known for, man.
Right, right.
That's hard.
Carl, what do you got?
I had I can't remember his name right now.
Chris Helmsworth?
No.
A gorgeous Rocky.
Gorgeous Rocky.
No, I had Kylo Ren.
Oh.
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver. That's actually
Driver.
good.
That's actually pretty good.
That's a good one, man. That's a really good one.
Oh man, that I can see that. I can see that because he could pull that off.
Well, the great part about Adam Driver, because Rocky, I mean, he's not like the best looking guy, and he's just
Right. Kind of weird looking.
Adam Driver's like a bigger guy, but he's just average looking. I think he'd be a great Rocky.
I want to see this movie now.
I had him or Carl Urban.
I had Jason Bateman.
Carl Urban would be a good choice too.
Yeah, Carl Urban's good too.
I had Jason Bateman.
I like
I feel like Adam Driver has more of like that Rocky feel. He's just like,
I think he does.
Yeah.
a kid from the streets of Philly who's trying to.
Yeah, and I think he can pull it off. He's that kind of actor. He can make that his own part.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I had Jason Bateman and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
I had a totally different movie going on in my head. Once I cast Mickey, I was just like, I know where this movie's going.
I think it's great, but the Mickey one, man, I'm just like Larry. I don't know.
I don't know about Larry David.
I had J.K. Simmons just because of his performance in Whiplash.
Ooh.
Right.
I was like,
I like that better.
Yeah, but like that's why I picked Larry David because
how come you never trade me, mate? You know what? You're a tomato. That's why, because you're a tomato.
I'm busy.
Can't
just like.
But I mean, if you think in this hypothetical recasting, I mean, between David Harbour and
I don't know. I think Larry David and JB Smoove need to be the ring guys.
That's some comedy.
Yeah, the Rocky comedy.
Yes.
Yeah. There's nothing funny in that movie at all.
No.
Yeah, there's plenty funny in Rocky.
In this new recasting one, there's gonna be hilarious parts in it.
Yes.
All right. Well,
classic recast. There you go.
Classic recast. Rocky, starring
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver as Rocky.
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba as Apollo Creed. Sarah Silverman as Adrian. And Larry David as
David as Mickey. And what's his name is Paulie.
David Harbour.
And David Harbour as Paulie. Who's going to play Tony Gazzo?
Oh, that's Bill Hader.
Actually,
yeah, Bill Hader.
He can do the accent.
Absolutely.
The Italian dude.
The Italian. Oh man, I love that Italian dude skit.
Who's playing the priest?
Father Carmine?
Father Carmine.
Hey, Father Carmine. Phenomenal, Rocky. What are you doing here? Anyway,
all right.
There you go.
Successful classic movie recast.
And JB Smoove is the other ringman.
Okay.
Who makes it through at least 4 movies.
Right?
What about Apollo's trainer, the one who's screaming his freaking heart out?
Oh, yeah. Curly.
Roll the damn town.
Oh, that's who I thought you meant.
No. Richie is talking about the guy that cuts Rocky's eye in the first one.
Yeah.
No, not Apollo's trainer.
Not Apollo's trainer. The ring guy who like fucking had all the shit. That's why he had to be with Larry David. Yeah. Sitting next to him on the ring. You gotta cut him. I ain't cutting him. You know, your blood all over my yellow jacket.
Oh man, Larry David, I can just see him as Mickey, man. He'd be so opposite from like the movie.
No.
He would just be like talking shit to Rocky. What are you, wimp out there? Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing out there, man? Instead of like, you need the heart of a tiger, Rocky. You know, it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
He's so opposite.
Yeah. Maybe you should hit him more.
Yeah. Stop
You seem to be
punches with your face, Rocky.
You got the getting hit. You got that.
You got the getting hit down. You just need to hit now.
No.
Like you're good at getting hit. He's good as a motherfucker getting hit.
JB.
He's a motherfucker looks like a rag doll out there.
Fucking a Mozart of getting hit.
Yeah. He make fucking getting hit look like an art.
That'd be ridiculous, man.
This movie, its budget was $960,000, and it made $225 million,
Wow.
and that's $1976.
Yeah, it's a shitload.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
And won
money.
Best Picture, right?
Yeah, and won Best Picture
And
and Best Director, I think.
well, I think Stallone won Best Screenplay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. He did. He won for Best Screenplay.
That's pretty phenomenal.
That's got to be like $250 million nowadays. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
700 million. Like
It's
that's got to
huge.
be yeah.
Like, man, I want to see this movie now.
It would just be such a weird dynamic.
I know.
Because the first Rocky movie I was thinking about, like, because the original Rocky, like, clearly,
it was
won
in
Best Picture. It was like,
Right.
It was
See,
in
that's
the
more of a
theater.
drama.
It was in the theater for 8 months.
Wow.
Damn.
Damn. That's it. That's our show.
Yes, Destroy All Movies can be found at damshow.co, damshow.co.
Damshow.co.
If you go there, you can find all our previous episodes and episodes of other fine podcasts from Damn Junior.
Right. And if you want to send us an email like Connecticut Jeff, it's destroymail@gmail.com.
Yeah. I hope
Once
I was
again,
more awake.
Destroymail@gmail.com. Thank you, New England Jeff, for sending us a cool email.
Thank you, Salt Lake City, Jeff.
Yes.
Thank you, Anchorage.
Poughkeepsie Jeff, we say goodnight to you.
Yes. Ooh, I like Poughkeepsie Jeff. Yeah. Yeah, but you know, in heart of hearts, he's Rhode Island Jeff. So
Yes.
So buy us a coffee and go on Amazon
Go
and all that other.
use the
horse
Amazon
shit we
link, do that and do many other things. And have fun at the website. It's actually not that fun, but you can get fun.
You can buy a
episodes.
shirt. You can buy a shirt.
You can buy a shirt. You can buy a
Destroy
t-shirt or a
Movies.
mug or a phone case.
There you
All right,
go.
well,
I think
that's another one in the books.
Yeah, 4 blah blah blah.
Yes.
400 and
400 shit.
whatever.
When we get to 450, we'll let you know.
there you go.
That'll be
So-
a big show.
We probably will let you know when we're like at 455 because we were like, oh shit, that 450 was 5 shows ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But tune in soon for our Pick 3 monologue edition.
For I'm Richie.
I'm Joe.
Go.
Jason.
Good night, Damnation.